Good evening, everyone. This is Amit Tiwari, your friend, your host for today's session, the co-founder of Gaatha. As Gaatha, everyone knows कि it is an audio platform which brings you a lot of content in terms of stories, in terms of poems, in terms of spiritual content, the content stories for children, for kids, and of some very special series like आम आदमी की खास कहानी, like घुमंतु, आम आदमी की खास कहानी. Today we are talking about a very common but uncommon man, Mr. Balakrishna. Those who don't know, the Aam Aadmi Ki Khas Kahani series had just introduced by Gaatha, where we are trying to showcase the story of all those real life heroes. They are not the real life heroes. They are the real life heroes who are the real inspiration of everyone. They are the true motivation factor. They have achieved their dream. They have converted their dream into reality, starting from zero, and now they need no introduction anywhere. So we are here with Mr. Balakrishna. I will talk more about Balakrishna. Just a formal welcome to Bala in our show, and thanks for
Uh,
accepting.
Good evening, sir. Thanks for welcoming and thanks for Gaatha. And I'm very happy to be a part of this show, sir.
Thank you very much, Bala. Before we move forward, we will talk more about Bala's journey. We will talk about the Bala's special moments in the life. We will talk about how Bala has succeeded against all the odds. किस तरीके से बाला ने हम बहुत सारी विपत्तियों बहुत सारी आपदाओं को दूर करते हुए आज वो मुकाम हासिल किया मतलब विच इज एक्चुअल ए ड्रीम फॉर एनीवन. So हम ये सारी बातें करेंगे. We will talk, just have a 2 minute glimpse about the short journey of Bala in a form of a video.
आज बाला ने बीएम बालकृष्ण कहते हैं अपनी धरती और जड़ों से जुड़कर ही मनुष्य अपने लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति कर सकता है, क्योंकि वे जड़ें ही उसकी जिंदगी को मजबूती देती हैं, जिनके सहारे वो हमेशा आगे बढ़ता रहता है और जिंदगी को गहराई से समझता है. सब उसे प्यार और दुलार से बाला पुकारते थे और बहुत ही कम उम्र में बाला ने इस बात को समझकर जीवन में धारण कर लिया था. आंध्र प्रदेश में चित्तूर के एक छोटे से गांव संकरिया लापेटा में एक बहुत ही साधारण परिवार में बाला का जन्म हुआ. पिता खेती करते थे, साथ ही दूध भी बेचते थे और माँ आंगनवाड़ी में पढ़ाती थी, सिलाई का काम भी करती थी. ये वो समय था जब बाला को 10 रुपए मिलते थे तो वो मन ही मन गिनता था. ये पैसे माता पिता ने 3 लीटर दूध बेचने के बाद कमाए हैं. जिन माता पिता ने एक एक रुपया जोड़कर बाला की परवरिश की, आज बाला ने उन्हें 33 लाख की टोयोटा फॉर्च्यूनर गिफ्ट की है, क्योंकि बाला उन्हें दुनिया की हर सुख सुविधा देना चाहता है. क्योंकि बाला यानी बटला मुनुस्वामी बालाकृष्णन एक्वापॉट नाम की वाटर ट्रीटमेंट इक्विपमेंट कंपनी के मालिक हैं.
And the winner is Doza Gold by Aquapot RO Technologies, the company dedicated to the development of differentiated water treatment chemicals, reverse osmosis.
I mean, sir, I think it's get stuck, sir. Hello? Hello?
Am I
Sir, is
audible,
everything
Bala,
okay?
now?
Yeah, now it's okay,
Yeah,
sir.
everything okay. Yeah, so some network issues there,
Yeah.
and this is a apology to our viewers because we are doing this online, so we have to make compromise with the network quality sometimes. So this is the Balakrishna. Balakrishna, as you people have seen in the video, he has started from the very humble family. Bala set up his company, Aquapot RO Technologies, as a sole proprietorship. He, I think, some network issues there. It's unlocked.
Everything okay, sir. The flow is perfect.
Okay. So, coming back to Bala, we will take some more videos and some more stills in a later session. The very first question to you:
Yes.
how this idea come to your mind? How what's prompt you to start this business?
Sir, actually, like I was into like after my education, the struggle I got it for a job. Like it was very hard to get a job immediately after education, that too without experience. So after my diploma, like I was, though I was not a good student at the 10 plus 2 at the college days and all. Like I was failed in a single subject for 7 times, and the eighth time I passed. So in that way, like after diploma, because of this struggle in my education, I thought like I need to complete diploma in a the standard time. So my diploma was like in first attempt itself, I got succeeded, and it was almost all 74, 75% altogether. So from that from that certificates, I thought like since I was an automobile engineer, I thought like with these certifications, with this percentage, I got a easy job. So like that, I entered to a Bangalore city with all my certifications, like a diploma certification with a recommendation letter from my HOD. This boy is a very good student, something like that he has written, and he has submitted. So in that way, I like almost all I stepped in all the showrooms in the Bangalore for a job. But the thing is, I could not get a job even as a like a helper also. So though I was like so passionate about automobile, so I don't want to go back to my home without any job. Like that, I convinced one service station, like I can do any kind of job. So if you can offer me a job, so like that, my professional career was started as a car washer. So I started my career as a car washer with a very less salary, around 500 rupees. So that was my first job. uh, from that, I have uh, done a series of jobs into like later on I shifted into marketing, because like 500 rupees if I like start my career, and if I if I need to get a jump into that same field, it takes years to get that much jump, because almost all my parents are like they have invested all their money in maybe in my studies. So from there, like I decided, okay, the only job I never like was marketing, but I was forcefully entered into the marketing because of there is a big jump of my salary from 500 to rupees 2000 plus. If I travel for a day, I was getting 1 rupee, 135 rupees as an incentive. So that was the moment I shifted my career to a marketing, though I was not interested. So like that, almost like 10 12 years I was into total hardcore marketing. So in this series of jobs, I changed two to three companies. Wherever we go, the management was not satisfied with whatever the target they have given and whatever we are achieving, irrespective of the hard work what we are doing. So in that way, I decided the year 2010 in between. So it was like very recently married for me, and it was uh, I need to settle at that time. At that time, I have taken a risk, like अगर कितना इतना कंपनीज भी चेंज करेंगे ना, nobody is happy with the achievements what we are making. So I was fed up with this marketing jobs, and I want to start myself. At one point of time, I decided like even if I start a pani puri shop is also okay, but I don't want to do any job, and I decided to come into business. So initially there was no idea of what kind of business I need to do. One of my friend was into the same line. He guided me like, Bala, if you can go into this water business, is going to be booming. Because 10 years back, the consumption of the pure drinking, whatever the purified drinking water, if you see the percentage, it was like 15 percentage of the people are drinking the purified drinking water, and the remaining 85 was a very big gap. So I found like there is a very big market in future. So if I can get into this business, I can sustain into business like that. I have some study on the business, and I get into this water purifier business without any idea, with totally with my friend's advice. So,
So that's a wonderful, inspiring journey, Bala. So just a small question: when you said you have started your career as a car washer,
yes, sir.
so when you were doing that job, because none of the job is small or big, but have you ever think or any time आपके मन में ऐसा कोई आइडिया आया कि आपको एक टाइम पे एक इंटरप्रेन्योर बनना है, एक बिजनेस खड़ा करना है? क्या बचपन से ही ऐसी कोई विशेष थी या बाद में?
No, no, sir. But from my education days and all, I used to dream a lot, sir. My future lifestyle will be like bindas. So like that, I was a dreamer at that time. Though I was a dreamer, but I don't want to lose the opportunity. Since I was into though I was accepted that car washing job, just I need to see my growth in the same company, because the hierarchy was like something like after car washing you should be like a helper to a technician or mechanic. After 4 or 5 years, then you are going to be handled a car, and for like a technician or whatever the mechanic is doing. So I have found a very big there is a it takes a lot of time to reach that position. So to for an instant benefit, I get into this marketing, because I was never thought like I was into this marketing. And at, at that point of time, there was no such kind of thought like I want to get into the business and all. But from childhood, I was dreaming like my life will be something beyond normal. That is how I was thinking, sir.
That's really wonderful. In fact, Munusami
Monosol,
Balakrishna,
yes, sir.
he, as he said, he started his career as a car washer at rupees 500 per month, but later, working through a series of field sales jobs, this Hyderabad-based Balakrishna now owns a water treatment equipment company, Aquapot, which is catering to both the domestic and commercial segment with an annual turnover of more than 50 crore. This 34-year-old Balakrishna has come from the days where he had to count every single rupees. So Bala, coming back to your company, how you find this name?
Sir, actually, when I thought of let us, sir, before this, I need to narrate a small story. Initially, I was decided to that I need to come into the water purifier business. So, with my friend's advice, one of my friend, Mr. Tamil Vanan, he's in Salem. I used to travel to Salem. I spent 2 to 3 days how to assemble this water purifier and all. So from there, from my friend shop, I purchased 10 water purifiers to Hyderabad, and I try to sold that systems to my friends and relatives. When we are selling, already the market is already leading by only 2 to 3 companies at that point of time. That is a branded companies, and the most of the market is been leading by the non-branded assemble system, something like that. So one day I thought if I sell any water purifier without brand, so maybe I can make money but not name. So I decided let me purchase one assemble water purifier, and I purchased one water purifier and I dismantled the complete water purifier. So I counted the component. It is almost like 46 components from small to big. So I thought like if I procure these 46 components at a like premium quality, irrespective of price, I thought of like giving a quality product. So I procured 46 different material quality products, and I assembled that system. So it was like a lovely, like when I see, like when I assemble that my own water purifier, it looks very beauty. And when I'm packing to the world again the same box, the beauty is going off. So I thought like it should not be like that, which the system is like excellent and the box is not good. So we need to name one brand for this water purifier. So like that I thought, and along with some friends, we are sitting in a cave and we are discussing like what type of names to come. So at that time, I got an idea like, see, water, whenever the water is stored in the ancient days, first initial days, so it was in a very clay pot. So I thought that that first essence should be in my brand name. So I choose that pot to brand. So later on, I like water pot, like Aquapot, something like combination of mixing of words. Finally, the name has been arrived like Aquapot. It looks like Grandi. So the color combinations and all, as decided by me, since the water is a blue, the color combination is also blue. Like that, the Aquaport has been named 10 years back, sir, the water purifier.
That's wonderful. So, Bala, how did you raise funding for your startup or your business?
Sir, funding, like, see, sir, I was a first generation entrepreneur, and in my family background, there was nobody into the business. Everybody, like, they're into different fields. I'm the first generation entrepreneur, so I don't have any idea about funding. It's matlab, the like how to do business and all. So initially, it was I was the PF amount what I received from my ex company was like around 7 lakhs. So before this water purifier company, the another friend suggested you can enter into the share market, so you can earn a lot of money. If you invest 7 lakhs, you'll get a lot of money. So I was very aggressive at that time. I thought that is also a kind of business, and I put that 7 lakhs into the share market. So I was doing very aggressive trading. It was vaporized, and almost within a couple of 4 to 5 days, it was like 1,27,000. The person those days, they used to attend the call like, sir, I want to buy this share, I want to sell this share. So the person who was assigned to me he was shocking, sir, you are such a young boy, and you are so much aggressive in this trading. Beyond my ethics, I'm giving one small advice, like, this is not your cup of tea or whatever it may be. So because if you do this type of trading, you will get loss in future also. Please think about it. So I thought, yes, this is not my because I'm like very aggressive, because share markets need some patience. I was aggressive, so it was like contrast. So that 1,27,000 was my first investment, and till today, there is no outside any investment. 4 5 years I continued with that starting investment. Whatever the profit I'm getting, I'm putting into that, like that, slowly. So it was very hard to get even bank loans at that point of time. So initially nobody was allowed, like bankers is always asking for a collateral, which I'm not at all having. Though I was traveling my two-wheeler, that is also on the two-wheeler loan. So from that stage, I taken a small loan like 3 lakhs. Slowly I paid that 3 lakhs, and later on I got a little bit more. So based on my turnover in my recent days, now I'm eligible for 1 crore, 2 crores of loans. Like that, myself, I developed the financial credentials, and like that, we are growing in financial side, sir. This is how I'm doing till now.
So that's wonderful. In fact, you have not taken loan from any private equity player, any personal investment and angel investors.
No, sir, no, sir. In fact, few of relatives has given me the amounts like interest-free amounts and some that which I need to pay back that. So that kind of loans like 10, 20 lakhs is there. That initial days which I have taken.
Excellent, Bala. So, customer satisfaction, the strong customer base is a key point for the successful of any business. भाई हम लोग कहते भी है ना कि ग्राहक भगवान होता है. So how basically you maintain your customer satisfaction level, customer base? Any what's your viewpoint and what's your strategy
Sir,
for
it is
customer?
very simple, sir. It is very simple. Like whenever we need to attract the customer satisfaction, first of all, our way of thinking should be like a customer. If I am a customer, what I am going to be expect from any company. So my one key point of the success is the right point which you raised was customer satisfaction. Whenever like a customer step into my office, even till today, I am the first person to receive my customer because I will never sit in any cabin or something else. Whenever the customer walk-ins or whenever the customer calls, I never have a habit of taking my phone in a second ring or third ring. I always attempt within seconds. So this is how I was habituated. And whenever a customer is asking for their requirement, I will think from their point of view, irrespective of my margin. Because if a customer wants a water purifier for their community, I just ask them, sir, what is your strength? And I will give you the perfect example. And I never take a customer phone number and note it down. Whenever they want a quote, just I will give you whatever the expected quotation is there and whatever the package, perfect package is there, and I will allow the customer to roam into the market, or else they can get the quotation from wherever they are willing. And finally, I will assume that before leaving my office, I will assume that, sir, you as a customer, you are having right to inquire about 10 places about this product. So this is the product I am going to give, and this is the service I am going to give. So now you need to decide it after after you decide after you taking 2 to 3 quotation, then you decide it. That is how the thing I'm maintaining from past 10 years, sir. And I'm a passionate I'm too passionate about my work because my attendance to my office, according to my knowledge, was it is 99.9 percentage. I never take a leave, sick leave, or any function or whatever it may be. I'll be
Does this
attending my
opening
office.
advice for the entrepreneur?
Thinking in customer point of view, I can shortly tell like thinking in customer point of view is the success formula, sir. That is right.
So customer is a one pillar. Then the another strong pillar is your workforce, your
Yes,
employees,
sir.
your
Yes,
teammates.
sir.
So what type of culture basically you establish or you have created in your organization, and how you manage that culture?
Sir, see, workforce is something like since when I started my office, I was my first employee. Later on, there was a second employee. So, it was like workforce was something like we habituated people because people will initial days the initial days I need to go to the office, I need to open the office, I used to sweep the office, I used to clean the office, I used to clean the table, and also this is how I used to maintain. Slowly the first employee has entered, so by seeing my work they will also put a hand into my work. So this is how we will work. It is like in my office we are having 8 to 9 office plus gardens and all. You won't find any wall clock or anything like my employees are very passionate. They never see the time, they never see the hard work. See, we will distribute the workload, sir, and I give the free hand for my employees, uh, they need to do it with a passion, not forcefully it should be done.
How many
That is
employees
how
you
we are
have?
maintaining. Right now, in my head office, it is something like 25 plus is there, sir. So all the other branches all together, we are around 50 plus of teams, sir.
That's excellent. So 1% to the 50 plus employee That was a
This
remarkable
is
story.
direct, sir, and I'm talking about employees. There are hundreds of dealers like who is selling Aquapot water purifiers, and again their families. See, there are a lot of indirect people who are benefiting through this brand. This brand Aquapot.
Kudos to you, Bala. So you said ki you have not taken leave even for the single day. So what is your average, if I say, how many hours daily on an average you work?
Sir, I was my office will start around 10:30, sir, because in Hyderabad it starts around 10:30 only, from 10:30 to 7:30. So in morning time, I may be 10 to 15 minutes late for my office because that the cleaning process is going on once they open the office. So the closing time is 7:30. It may go sometimes before lockdown. It was 8:30, 9 o'clock. After lockdown, it is almost all 7:30. We are closing the office. So from past 10 years also, I was habituated if all the offices are closed and all the employees are left from my office, then only I used to leave my office. So I'm the last employee to leave my office till today. Matlab till yesterday. Like today, I came little bit early to home.
That's excellent. We are receiving so many messages, Bala. One
Yes, sir.
message has came from Miss Anjana Kapoor. Why I have showing the message? Because Anjana is a very active team member of Gatha, and I must say, and of course, the credits goes to Anjana because Anjana, where Majid has narrated your story, so
Yes,
Anjana
sir.
has write down your story. She is
Wow.
the editor, and she was very excited to see you. In fact, so uh, I believe Anjana, you will be hearing this and all.
Thank you,
So
sir. Thank you.
the next, and this is all about. We will come more questions about your professional part. Some small part. एक entrepreneur is all about to take risk. डर नहीं लगता या कब लगता है?
Sir, can you repeat, sir? Taking risk, sir.
See, risk is the essential part of any entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
But wherever there is a risk, there is a fear.
Exactly.
So बाला स्टार्टिंग में या आज के टाइम पे we have crossed on the lockdown period. Everyone wants to delete that chapter from their life. So इनिशियल डेज में या आज कभी ऐसा मोमेंट आया जब आपको डर लगा हो? अगर लगा है तो किस बात से लगा है?
Sir, very good question, sir. And before business, because nowadays there are a lot of social medias everywhere. Uh, sir, my like the quote which was most inspired in my life was "डर के आगे जीत है." It is a one of the Mountain Dew cool drink ad is there.
Right.
So beyond fear, there is a success. I always believe that, sir. So fear, initial days there was lot of fears, lot of fears for 2 to 3 years, a type of the we don't know how we need to proceed. There are a lot of fears initial days. I do accept, but from past 6 years, I am living a fearless life, sir, because I never in business I never go uh, uh, yes something like there is two types, sir. One thing is fear and the other thing is risk, what you are taking. As a businessman, daily we are taking risks. That is something like a challenging job, sir, because when I close my office, when I travel from office to home, so there is something I feel like today I have taken this risk and we have achieved this. So that type of anxiety, that type of achievements, that type of enjoyment I am enjoying in my daily life, sir. Yes, there are lot many risks, and lot many times there was as a individual entrepreneur, sir, in my case I am the person who is taking care of business branding, everything, stocks, purchase, sales, everything. So if I am doing a 50 crores of business is in my office, for example, So all that 50 crores is attended by phone calls, has been attended by me, and the material is procured by me, and the execution is also done by me. This is how I am working. So it is not like that I want to centralize myself. It was like from day one, I was habituated, and there is a team which is helping me. So this is how fear and challenges which I experience it, sir.
What motivates you?
The next day, sir, because the next day, the tomorrow motivates me, because see, sir, since I'm like, there are so many suppliers who always support us. They used to give us a lot of credits also, believing in me, like without any collateral or without any proofs. So that motivates me. Tomorrow I need to go to my office and I need to do business. I need to pay in time. So that motivates me, sir. Tomorrow is my motivation.
So there are a few more questions, and we will, because we are running short of time, just five-side questions where you
Yes, sir.
have to answer in seconds.
Yes, sir.
The biggest fear.
Mm, Sir, really, uh, I don't have any fear, sir. In any point of time, I don't have any fear. The biggest fear is really, I don't know, sir. Really, I lost my fear, sir.
Another question. In a
Yes, sir.
one word, actually, the biggest strength you have.
Distance, sir.
Biggest strength of yours.
Can you repeat in Hindi, sir?
आपका आपका सबसे मजबूत स्ट्रेंथ क्या है? आपकी पावर,
I'm not
आपकी पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव क्वालिटी क्या है?
positive quality. Like, sir, I was like 100% dedication, sir. 100%, not even 99%. Whatever I do it 100%.
बिगेस्ट वीकनेस क्या है आपकी?
Biggest weakness is my family, sir. Again,
So who you love you most? किसको आप सबसे ज्यादा चाहते हैं अपनी लाइफ में?
मेरा माँ को, sir. Because of my mother, I'm here, and today because of her.
Wonderful. And who is your
Of course,
ideal in
father
your
also,
life?
sir. Sir,
Who is your ideal in your life? किसको
sir,
फॉलो
ideal
करते
is
हैं? कैसा बनना
sir,
चाहते हैं?
idea, sir, like who is like role model.
Yeah, who is your role model?
So the role model is like I am not having any standard role model. Like I used to like if I see a person, 100% there will be a good or bad. So from that person, I used to learn like these good qualities. I need to be like this person. If I see a bad person, I will think like I should not be like this. So the role models there are a lot many, sir. This is how I do my daily exercise.
So these five questions are the fireside. Few more questions, then we wrap up the
Please, sir,
program.
go ahead.
What is your success mantra, and what is your advice to your another Chico entrepreneur or upcoming budding entrepreneurs?
Sir, success mantra is like uh, drive your passion. Like if you want to do something, put your passion into it. Then only it will like remaining everything will continue. For example, if somebody asks me like, what do you need to if you somebody need to start a business, what is the first criteria? So I used to say like even investment is zero. First criteria is that passion towards that work. So that is a first success mantra, sir. Because people are like even when I see I was like started as an entrepreneur. Because of seeing my story, I invited a lot of new people to into this business who is having like the other branches taking care of Vijayawada, Bangalore, Tirupati, Chennai. They are all my friends, Hubli and all. They are all my friends. So here, like the passion, sir, like passion is the main criteria. See, when I share the see when people ask like, sir, what to like, I need to start the business. I used to tell for that 100 people the same passion, everything, but people will 19% people will drop like I don't have money, I don't have experience, I don't have this XYZ. So for any business, there should be a driving passion. Yes, sir.
So, what has been the wow moment in your life?
Wow moment. Yesterday, sir. Yesterday itself, because I was not prepared for this question, but it is very fresh. Yesterday, almost all, there was a 30 lakhs of order in one day where we need to execute by yesterday itself, sir. And there was a 7 containers in a row waiting in front of my store. It is a 40 feet container, 7 containers, and there was only 3 employees who is like assigned for that kind of job. To initially, we was not expected that 7 containers will get it in the same day. So I was felt sorry. It was planned also earlier, 5 to 6 people. Everything was planned and stock. Everything was planned. So yesterday itself, we have executed 7 containers of that water purifiers in one day, sir. It is almost all 30, 35 lakhs of worth of material in a single day. So yesterday is my wow moment.
That's wonderful. And what is your oops moment so far, which
So
you want to
oops,
do?
yes, sir. Sir, oops, since I was not having any experience, because if some elders in my if I carry forward my parents' business, that was something different, sir. But in my initial days, I used to believing the people votes, and I used to give credit and all to many people. And finally, it was my oops moment. Like when we give credit, everything is fine, sir. But when we are collecting, it is very hard. So from that day, I stopped. This is not the kind of business which we need to do. So according to me, we are very professionally into this type of giving credits and all to customers. But no doubt, we are getting credits, and sometimes it is getting delayed to my suppliers. But we never cheated any supplier. We are paying in time. So my oops moment was one day when I see my credit list, which people need to give. There was initially it was like one person. Slowly it was like 2 to 3 pages. So almost all it initial days it was 10 lakhs. One day I made a print of that 10 lakhs, people 3 pages, and I teared off. And from that day I decided this is oops moment, and I need to change my business style.
That's excellent.
So,
So we have a lot of questions, but of course, समय की बाध्यता है. We are running short of time.
yes, sir.
So here, this is Mr. Balakrishna, who has started from earning 500 rupees per month to the owner of more than 50 crores of company. Now, Balakrishna's company is giving big players such as Kentaro, Eureka Forbes, Live Pure, and others in the industry a run for their money. Aquapot products are sold in Chennai and Madurai, in Tamil Nadu, Nanded in Maharashtra, Hubli, Bangalore in Karnataka, Tirupati, Vijayawada in Andhra Pradesh, and Hyderabad and its neighboring districts in Telangana. There are close to 1,500 RO companies in India with a value of rupees 30,000 crore in market share. Aquapot occupies one of the top 20 slots at the present. आज के हमारे आम आदमी जो बहुत ही खास हैं, हमारे मेहमान, हमारे गेस्ट मिस्टर बालाकृष्ण, दोज हु ज्वाइन लेट, इनफैक्ट जस्ट आपको मैं रिमाइंड कराना चाहूंगा, फिर से बताना चाहूंगा, आम आदमी की खास कहानी एक नई सीरीज है गाथा पे, जहां पे हम उन सभी लोगों की कहानियां लेकर आ रहे हैं जिन्होंने सभी ऑड्स के अगेंस्ट में बहुत सारे विपत्तियों, बहुत सारे ऐसे मूवमेंट्स जो कि फेवरेबल नहीं होते हैं, इन सब के बावजूद उन्होंने अपने सपनों को हकीकत में बदला. देयर आर आईएएस ऑफिसर्स जो कि जिनके पास पढ़ने के पैसे नहीं होते थे, आज वो कलेक्टर्स हैं, सेक्रेटरीज हैं. देयर आर सक्सेसफुल बिजनेसमैन, देयर आर स्पोर्ट्स प्लेयर. हम आएंगे, इन सब की कहानियां आपको गाथा पे सुनने को मिलेंगी. और एक बार फिर से आप सभी सुनने वालों का गाथा की तरफ से मैं अमित तिवारी एक हृदय से धन्यवाद देता हूं. एंड स्पेशल थैंक्स टू बाला. you have taken time from your busy schedule, and I'm
Thank you,
sorry
sir. Thanks a lot.
कि आपको मैंने थोड़ा ऑफिस से जल्दी घर पहुंचा दिया इनफैक्ट, और तो आज आप लास्ट नहीं रहे ऑफिस से निकलने वालों में.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm so sorry to break your discipline.
That's fine, sir. That's fine. It is also my job, sir. Again, sir, there is a small correction in my age. It is around 42, sir. My age is 42. So
Okay.
you, instead of 42, you told 32. My age is 42, sir.
So I'm sorry, it is just
No, no,
typing
yes.
impact and
This is yes.
error. But still, in the age of 42, you have achieved a lot, which are most of the people actually think about only, and they not even can't dream about it. So thank you, Bala, once again. Thank you everyone for joining us. Soon we will come again with the another आम आदमी की खास कहानी. गाथा पे ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे हमारे रियल लाइफ हीरोज की रियल लाइफ सक्सेस इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरीज हैं, आप लोग सुन सकते हैं. एंड विद दीज वर्ड्स वंस अगेन थैंक यू वेरी मच बाला फॉर बीइंग विद अस. थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.